I just bought all of Hank Green's new EcoGeek cleaning supplies, and I'm gonna use all this stuff to clean this filthy apartment. Okay, let's start with the bathroom cleaner. It says add contents to 16 ounces of warm water. So pro tip, don't do this over the garbage disposal. Wait to dissolve, replace spray nozzle, and clean. There it is, just like an old Alka-Seltzer commercial. While we're waiting for these tablets to dissolve, we should throw these filthy bathroom rugs and this nasty dog blanket in the wash. Gross. Now the big selling point with this product line is that none of these items contain water, so you're not paying to ship water around the country, which isn't a revolutionary idea or anything like that. It's been around a long time. But what makes these items unique is that they're all environmentally friendly and the profit supposedly goes to helping the environment. So it's a win-win-win. My question is, are they any good? Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not impressed with this. So it would seem that the money saved by not shipping water around the country is spent in time waiting to put the water back into the cleaner. And this begs the question, are these little dehydrated tablets better than a granulated powder? Because a granulated powder would dissolve faster than this. If I knew this was a phenomenal cleaner, I would probably be okay with waiting this long. But because I don't have any idea what kind of cleaner this is, I'm just annoyed. Let's try our potion. We have all kinds of different dirt here. There's just this yellow nastiness dripping down the wall right here. Over here, it's hard to tell, some sort of grime. And then the floor of the bathtub is nasty. The grout on the walls is dirty. So I'm just gonna hose everything down with this, wait a few minutes, and then we'll come back and see how it did. I've made plenty of other videos on the importance of using the right pH cleaner in bathrooms versus kitchens, you know, tile and grout. So I'm not gonna do a deep dive here, but I will summarize that typically acidic cleaners are used in bathrooms because most of the dirt and soil found in bathrooms is alkaline, meaning it has a higher pH, and acidic cleaners have a lower pH. And so the two combine and they make cleaning the opposite a lot easier. The majority of the soil that you find in kitchens is acidic, so we use alkaline cleaners in kitchens. The all-purpose cleaner should be an alkaline cleaner, maybe a neutral cleaner. The bathroom cleaner should be an acidic cleaner, and the glass cleaner should be relatively alkaline, maybe leaning towards neutral. But there's no way that these three products are at all different because they have the exact same ingredient list. Sodium cocoa sulfate, citric acid, sodium carbonate, sorbitol, sodium benzoate, and then the only way they differ is the glass cleaner has citrus oil blend, that's the last ingredient. The bathroom cleaner has lavender oil blend, and the all-purpose cleaner has lemongrass oil blend, which means that these are three identical cleaners that all smell different. Damn. Not a damn thing. It's all still there. All the little drips. Let's see how it does in the tub. The bathroom cleaner was a bit of a letdown in the dirtiest parts of the bathroom. Fortunately, we have other options in our arsenal, namely the abrasive powder. Well, that definitely did more than the bathroom cleaner, but I'm not terribly impressed. So let's see how it does on this granite countertop. It's not very dirty, but it has clearly been wiped down and there's streaks all over. So let's see if it can remove the streaks on this granite countertop. So the bathroom cleaner worked to remove the streaks from the granite countertop. This sink is just an average amount of dirty though, so let's see how it does on this.
I just gotta say, I'm unimpressed with this gimmicky hipster scrub brush. Someone must have thought it would look cool to offer an old-timey shaving brush to scrub dishes and whatever else with, but it doesn't work. It's too small to cover large areas like a bathtub, too big to get into the crannies, and too vertical for really aggressive scrubbing. It's really cute though.
So that settles it for me. The bathroom cleaner was made for cleaning clean bathrooms, which is fine. There's a need for that. It's a low bar and it steps right over it with no trouble, but it does what it's made to do. It cleans clean bathrooms. Don't expect anything more from it.
Dryer sheets should be dryer sheets, shouldn't they? They're plant-based, so that's good. Maybe there's no plastic in it. I always feel weird about throwing a dryer sheet in the dryer, and then you take the load out and you throw the dryer sheet away, and then now that just exists somewhere in, the other end of town. Okay, let's prepare to be amazed by the all-purpose cleaner.
If you've been following along, you'll know that the all-purpose cleaner and the bathroom cleaner are identical except for the fragrance. So, if my theory is correct, the all-purpose cleaner will have no effect on whatever the hell this is. Let's find out. And just like the bathroom cleaner, absolutely no effect. No effect whatsoever. Now let's see what a conventional all-purpose cleaner can do.
The store brand all-purpose cleaner didn't work either because, as I said before, alkaline cleaners are for the kitchen and acidic cleaners are for the bathroom.
Let's try bathroom cleaner. Looks like all it needed was a proper bathroom cleaner.
So now we know the bathroom, all-purpose, and glass cleaners are definitely not acidic because a known acidic bathroom cleaner was able to remove dirt from this wall that the bathroom and all-purpose cleaners couldn't. And because the bathroom, all-purpose, and glass cleaners are in fact the same cleaner, we can assume that their pH is also the same as well. And it's most likely neutral. That's the only way you could get away with selling the same cleaner for 3 different applications without risk of the consumer damaging their marble countertops or stainless steel appliances, if you're at all concerned about such risks.
I think this might be more the all-purpose cleaner's speed. It's dusty, there's some spots in a few places. It's just been neglected for a little while. Can you see in the sunlight there? Well, let's just hose this whole thing down. Look at that. Cleans it right up. There's even some back there. And there you go. Your all-purpose cleaner. Now the sink isn't awful, but you know, I could use a cleaner too. The all-purpose cleaner performed as expected on the sink. I mean, it wasn't that bad to begin with, and now it looks better. It's not going to restore a really nasty sink, but it gets the dirt off, and it smells nice. What more do you want? I am curious though. There's a couple of rust spots right here. I want to see if the abrasive powder can do something about that. No improvement there. I wasn't holding that much hope because I know this isn't an acidic powder, which is what you would need to remove rust, but it's abrasive. Thought it was worth a shot. The all-purpose cleaner actually grew on me. I cleaned this table with it, the coffee table, the little side table, the entertainment center, the kitchen counters, the kitchen sink, and it did okay. I mean, that's what it was made for, was wiping down surfaces like that. Nothing with baked on, old, dried, crusty food or anything like that. It's just made for light cleaning. And as it turns out, it's also pretty good at cleaning up spills and messes too. Like, say, when a ketchup packet gets splattered all over the wall. Why is there a ketchup packet splattered all over the wall? Well, if you want to know that, you're going to have to go check out my last video about the U-Want D100. EcoGeek to save the day. The band down the middle of both of these rugs was gray before. Now it's back to white. There's some stains though. I didn't catch those before. I would have used the soap stick on them. This is pretty good too, honestly. That's just some lint. And it's got some stains. I should have used the stain stick on. Don't know if it's too late for that or not now. All right, let's mix up the glass cleaner now. I want to save the all-purpose cleaner. I don't like the idea of just pouring it out. So I'm going to put it in this glass bottle that I got from Target. I forget the brand. It's another Eco something or other. It's a great, Everspring. That's the name of it. It says it right there. I love this bottle. Glass. It's got the rubber on the bottom, so nothing gets damaged if you hit it or drop it. I was actually considering buying 3 of these bottles so that I could have one bottle for each cleaner, but now that I know this is all the same cleaner, I'm glad I didn't spend the extra money. First impressions of this, I like the bottle. This feels cheap. It's probably going to break. The stupid thing about this bottle is it's got this weird wide mouth sprayer on it, so I can't just take another standard sprayer and put it on there. And I even have wide mouth sprayers, but it's not compatible. It's a different thread size or something. The one credit I'll give this bottle is that it fits a standard sprayer, so should miraculously the bottle outlive the sprayer, you can always just replace it with another spray head. But let's be real. There's no way this bottle is outliving the spray head. It's going to have a National Geographic, Steve Irwin, Timothy Treadwell, Harambe ending. Sudden and violent. My only other complaint about this bottle is its size and shape. It fits my hand okay, but I imagine someone with smaller hands than mine might find it a bit unwieldy.
I thought there was... What's that?
What do you think about this bottle?
Like style, shape, what?
Just general, if you had to use it,
What do you think about it? How does it feel in your hand?
It's too big for my hand.
If you were using it though,
Yeah.
you wouldn't use it like that.
But I would never carry it like this. So I would
No,
pick it up.
but using it.
But I can only put 2 fingers on the trigger. The trigger's kind of small. It's a little awkward. Like, it's a little heavy. I think maybe if it was narrow and taller, it might be easier to hold. Because, like, look at how it holds in my hand. It's just not very...
Because your hand is too small and
Yeah,
the bottle's too big?
Yeah.
Point proven. Point. Proof of concept. Point made. Point made. That's the word I was looking for. Parlay. What's interesting about the glass cleaner, unlike the all-purpose cleaner and the bathroom cleaner, there's only one tab in here. What does that mean? That this is just a dilute version of the other two? With a citrus smell? I also noticed right away that it's not blue. It's clear. They've actually done studies where people think that glass cleaner that is any color but blue doesn't work as well. Total bullshit. It means nothing. Glass cleaner can be whatever color you want it to be. The color has nothing to do with the effectiveness of the cleaning, but psychologically people think glass cleaner should be blue. Therefore, if it's green or clear or red or whatever, it doesn't work as well. I don't know if you can see how dirty this is. I mean, it's not the dirtiest mirror I've ever seen. Imagine a bathroom mirror that hasn't been cleaned in a week. That's what this looks like. And it cleaned the mirror the way you would expect glass cleaner to clean the mirror. So far, my only complaint about this is that it smells like a head shop. My second complaint, however, was not far behind. That first mirror must have been a fluke because the glass cleaner made a streaky mess on everything I tried to clean after that. You know, glass cleaners sometimes streak. Cheaper glass cleaners will definitely leave streaks behind, but typically with a glass cleaner, you just go over it with a dry towel and the streaks go away. But with this, the streaks were, the only way I can describe it, the consistency of a nose print. Imagine if you touched your nose to a sliding glass door and then took a dry rag and wiped it, the streaking that you would get from the oils from your nose, that's what this left behind. The slider streaked so badly, even with a squeegee, that I had to clean the glass a second time just to get the streaks out. That explains why the glass cleaner is only 1 tab and the bathroom cleaner and all-purpose cleaner are 2 tabs each. Because the glass cleaner at double the strength would make a mess of your glass. Because it's not a glass cleaner, it's an all-purpose cleaner or a bathroom cleaner or, I don't know, some sort of schizophrenic cleaner with varying scents. And you gotta wonder, if this cleaner at half strength leaves such a film on glass that you have to clean it a second time to remove it, what is it leaving behind on the surfaces that you're cleaning with it at full strength? Since I forgot to use the oxygen booster and soap stick on the blanket and rugs, I brought them home to try them out. It's hard to tell if things like this work or not because you use them in conjunction with laundry detergent, so you can't know for sure which one or combination of the 3 did the heavy lifting without doing a controlled experiment. As it so happens though, I inadvertently did a controlled experiment. Sort of. I treated this towel with the soap stick and all of the spots came out except this one that I missed. Unfortunately, after going through the washer and dryer, it's now set. I treated it with the soap stick and washed it again, but it didn't come out. But it would seem as long as you use the soap stick on fresh stains before you put them in the wash, it's quite effective. I had consistent results with everything else I used the soap stick on as well. Fresh stains that had never been through the washer or dryer came out. Old stains that had already been washed and dried didn't. That was a lot of cleaning today, and my hands feel gross. It's plastic, covered by metal. It's just hand soap though, so it's not gonna get that much use. I mean, I wash my hands 1,000 times a day, so it's gonna get a lot of use, but it's not gonna get as much use as this. So let's see how the foaming hand soap works. Add 1 foaming hand soap tablet to an empty foaming soap pump. Now you may not have noticed what I just did there, but that was actually 2 cubes of soap that I just put in the bottle, not 1. They were stuck together and looked like it was just 1 big cube. told me. But I found out when this batch of soap ran out and I went to refill it, that there were actually 6 cubes of soap in the box, not just 2 like I had originally thought. So far, I haven't noticed any difference between a double batch and a single batch. Very mild. There's hardly anything. I mean, this stuff makes your hands smell like orchid vanilla, but this is almost non-existent. My hands feel clean. Like, what more do you want?
Now this is what I'm most hesitant about trying because I don't actually know how to use a dishwasher. I wash all my dishes by hand. I would much prefer to have the dish soap, but like I said, it wasn't available when I placed my order.
So, we're gonna try out these dishwasher tabs. Place 1 tablet in dishwasher dispenser drawer. Select a washing cycle and wash. What am I going to use to clean up this? I don't know about this. Hey, look at that. All-purpose cleaner for the win. Okay. Not cutting through all of it, but it did all right. Let's get a little more aggressive. That went a lot better than I expected. The dishwasher says it's clean. So let's see how we did. Well, it's wet, but I suppose it's clean. That's a nice clean glass. Huh? Wasn't terribly dirty to begin with. They're clean, but I gotta say, this took like 4 hours, and I could have done this. I could have cleaned all this, had it dried, and put away in a matter of minutes. So, I don't know. Leave a comment and tell me what the point of this is. The common thread that joins all of these cleaners is that they're shipped without water. You have to provide the water yourself. But because they're all sourced from a few different companies, the quality of each of these cleaners varies widely. I loved the laundry sheets. I had very, very low expectations for them because I had never heard of laundry sheets before. I didn't know such a product existed. But after seeing how well it cleaned those bathroom rugs, I was blown away. So I was very impressed with these. The dryer sheets, I mean, what can you say about dryer sheets? I took the blankets and rugs out of the dryer and the hair on my arms didn't stand up. So I guess they're good. The stain stick exceeded my expectations. I was not expecting soap, just plain soap, to be that effective. OxyClean, I mean, hydrogen peroxide does what hydrogen peroxide does. There's nothing revolutionary going on here. I'm not crazy about the container the oxygen brightener comes in. It's almost too big for me to palm, and if you try and pick it up by the top, it's difficult. The gentle abrasive powder was disappointing, I have to say. Comet and Bon-Ami work better. Same concept. This smells a little nicer. Of all the cleaners here, I liked this one the best. This one is supposed to have a peppermint scent to it, which was nice. But as a cleaner, I was underwhelmed. I was also underwhelmed by the bathroom cleaner, the all-purpose cleaner, and the glass cleaner, which for the purposes of this video, I will pretend are 3 different cleaners. But really, we know they're all the same with different scents. The scent of the all-purpose cleaner is supposed to be lemongrass, just like the hand soap, which are okay. You know, I don't love the scents of any of this stuff except for the peppermint, but the rest of this stuff is all very hippie smelling, very earthy. It smells like a head shop or, you know, your neighbor that's constantly burning incense all day long. I didn't love that, but the lemongrass was okay. I didn't hate it. I did hate the glass cleaner, both in scent and effectiveness. The scent was way too dirty hippie for me. Reminded me of patchouli. The glass cleaner scent was supposed to be citrus, and it smelled nothing like citrus. And then the The dishwasher tablets, yeah, I mean, I don't have anything really to gauge those by. I don't use a dishwasher, but I put dirty dishes in there, and then I got clean dishes out. So I guess they do their job. So who is this product line made for? This is for cleaning clean houses. You are not going to go through a house and deep clean it with this product line. It's just not going to happen. The other thing you're not going to do with this product line is clean floors, because there's not a floor cleaning product in here. But if you just need to do some light cleaning, you don't want to pay to ship water all over the place, and you want to support an environmental cause, then maybe these products are for you. I hope you found this video useful in helping you make that decision, and until the next one, stay clean.